An 8-hour workday has its origins in 16th century Spain, but the Industrial Revolution in Britain has history of prolonged working hours. In Britain, the working day could range from 10 to 16 hours, the work week was typically 6 days a week, and the use of child labor was common. The 1st of May was chosen to be International Workers' Day to commemorate the 1886 Haymarket affair in Chicago. In that year, beginning on the 1st of May, there was a general strike for the 8-hour workday. On the 4th of May, the police acted to disperse a public assembly in support of the strike when an unidentified person threw a bomb. The police responded by firing on the workers. The event led to the deaths of 7 police officers and at least 4 civilians. 60 police officers were injured, as were 115 civilians. Hundreds of labor leaders and sympathizers were later rounded up and 4 were executed by hanging, after a trial that was seen as a miscarriage of justice. The following day, on the 5th of May, in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the state militia fired on a crowd of strikers, killing 7, including a schoolboy and a man feeding chickens in his yard. The observance of the 1st of May as the International Workers' Day came in 1889, when the first meeting of the Second International was held in Paris, following a proposal by Raymond Levine that called for international demonstrations on the 1890 anniversary of the Chicago protests. On the 1st of May 1890, the call encouraged May Day demonstrations which took place in the United States and most countries in Europe. Demonstrations were also held in Chile and Peru. May Day was formally recognized as an annual event at the International's Second Congress in 1891. Subsequently, the May Day riots of 1894 occurred. The International Socialist Congress, Amsterdam 1904, called on all Social Democratic Party organizations and trade unions of all countries to demonstrate energetically on the 1st of May for the legal establishment of the 8-hour day, for the class demands of the proletariat, and for universal peace. It was a big success of the working class. The Congress made it mandatory upon the proletarian organizations of all countries to stop work on the 1st of May, wherever it is possible without injury to the workers. May Day has seen demonstrations by various socialist, communist and anarchist groups since the Second International. May Day celebrations used to be at workforce parades, including displays of military hardware and soldiers. But gradually, a festival color made up on the face of May Day, which in turn dimmed the revolutionary red band of Marxism. That is why in Europe May 1st was historically associated with rural pagan festivals. The observance probably originated in ancient agricultural rituals, and the Greeks and Romans held such festivals. Such rites originally may have been intended to ensure fertility for crops and, by extension, for livestock and fertility. It is strange among the many superstitions associated with May Day was the belief that washing the face with dew on the morning of May 1st would beautify the skin. Because the Puritans of New England considered the celebrations of May Day to be licentious and pagan, they forbade its observance, and the holiday never became an important part of American culture. In the 20th century, traditional May Day celebrations declined in many countries as May 1st became associated with the international holiday honoring workers and the labor movement, but the original meaning of the day was gradually replaced by the modern association with the labor movement. In Germany, Labor Day became an official holiday in 1933 after the rise of the Nazi Party. Ironically, Germany abolished free unions, so this indirectly destroyed the working class movement. Western imperialism was not unhappy with that abolishing move.